I imagine a war not on land. I imagine it not in the oceans either. I imagine it 300 miles above my head. I imagine a conflict that does not destroy cities first, but destroys satellites. Within hours, my GPS fails. My internet collapses. Global communication goes dark. This is what World War III in space could look like. Today I am exploring a chilling but realistic question. What happens if the next global war starts in orbit? Space is not just science fiction anymore. It is critical infrastructure. If that infrastructure falls, Earth feels it instantly. Right now, we have thousands of satellites orbiting Earth. We rely on them for GPS navigation. We depend on them for banking transactions. We use them for weather forecasting. They provide military intelligence that keeps nations informed. They sustain global communication aids every day. I know that the nation that controls space controls information. I know that in modern warfare, information is power. I don't mean movie lasers and dogfights. I think real space warfare would include anti-satellite weapons launched from Earth. But I worry the real danger is the debris those strikes create. When a satellite explodes, it creates thousands of high-speed fragments. I found this can trigger the Kessler Syndrome, a chain reaction of collisions. That chain reaction could make orbit unusable for decades. One strike could cause us to lose access to space. One strike, and we could lose access to space. Satellites can be hacked, signals can be jammed. No explosion is needed. Silence can be the weapon. High-powered lasers can disable satellites without visible destruction. They are hard to trace. They are hard to prove. They are dangerous to escalate. We rarely start wars intentionally. They often begin with rising geopolitical tension. Miscalculation can spark conflict. A misunderstood maneuver can trigger escalation. A cyber intrusion can be interpreted as an attack. Space lacks clear rules. Attribution is difficult. One mistake could escalate fast. Now here is the terrifying part. A space war does not stay in space. It comes home. We would face a global communications collapse. We would lose GPS. We would lose satellite internet. Banking systems could be disrupted. Airplanes could be grounded. I want you to know that power grids rely on timing signals from space. When those signals fail, our weather prediction systems break down. Our disaster response capabilities weaken when space infrastructure is compromised. If debris spreads uncontrollably, we may lose access to space for generations. That would endanger not just military satellites, but our civilian and commercial satellites as well. We wouldn't just lose technology. We would lose modern society as we know it. I believe it can be prevented, but it will require coordinated action. We need stronger international treaties to protect space. We need transparency and information sharing between nations. We must ban weapons in space. If we turn space into a battlefield, we will all lose. If we turn it into a battlefield, we all lose. Let me ask you something. Do you think a space war is inevitable or preventable? Comment below. The next world war may not begin with tanks or missiles, but with the flicker of a satellite going offline. If this topic opened your eyes, like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of humanity in space. Because what happens above us shapes everything below. Stay curious, stay informed,